I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. Hi, Tina. Hi, Penguin Peyton. Hi. Hey, I'm glad you're back. Put your bitch on me. I am looking for, hi Henny. Hi Booth. I am looking for what I'm gonna show the stylist, although we already had a consultation. Oh, that breaks my heart. Yeah, that breaks my heart. I don't think it was on long enough for it to be an issue. And if it was, they give me the option to edit it out. They just say, would you like to edit that portion out? And I say yes. And then they do it for me. So it's not a real big deal. This might be a little too light on top, but let's take a picture of that. Oh, that breaks my heart. Yeah, if I keep singing, they're gonna think I still have this song on. Sorry, Jeremiah, I have my mods, but I appreciate you. Sam will be here any second. I'm sorry to hear that, Booth. It's pretty. I put the sing in single on a ring on my finger. Oh, how I'm so sad. What, did you show up for the very first day and asked to be a mod and didn't get your way and you're throwing a fit and unsubscribing? Oh no, how am I gonna live without you? What a little baby you are. What a little fucking baby you are. That doesn't work with me. I don't give a shit. Unsubscribe. Hi, Sam. This dude Jeremiah comes in. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Shows up for the first time. Asks if he can be a mod. And I said, no, thank you, Jeremiah. I appreciate you. I have my mods. Sam will be here any minute, but I appreciate the offer. I'm unsubscribing. Oh, no. Oh, no. What a baby. What a baby. Like, seriously? Like, that must work at home. That must really work at home for you, Jeremiah. You don't get your way. I'm unsubscribing. You just show up, you're here for 10 seconds, and you ask if you can be a mod. And when I say no, you're unsubscribing. You probably weren't even subscribed in the first place. We will survive without you. I promise. Not to be a jerk, but grow up. Sam waited 4 weeks before she was invited to be a mod. Grace, don't tell me what to do. No, you're clearly not. Your behavior is not. You show up and you ask for something right off the bat. You don't even know me. You don't know what I like. You don't know who I would want hidden. You don't know who I would want timed out. And I said it very politely. I said, thank you for the offer, but I have my mods. And you threw a fit because you didn't get your way. Instead of realizing I already have my mods, thank you, I appreciate the offer, I'm unsubscribing. Unsubscribe then. What are you doing here? You don't just show up, be here for 5 seconds and ask for something. And when I politely decline and say thank you though, throw a fit. That is not grown-up behavior. I'm sorry, it's not. And if you're a grown man, it isn't showing. Look, I have a huge dent in my nose from wearing those glasses from doing the red light. I have to rub that. Hi, I've been here 2 minutes. Can I be a mod? You weren't even here 2 minutes. And I seriously said it so politely. Oh, thank you for the offer. I appreciate it, but I already have my mods. She'll be here any minute. I'm unsubscribing. You were never subscribed. Come on, let's be honest. Hi, Kaylin. Hi, Everly. Don't tell me what to do, Everly. I can throw my own fit if I want to. If someone throws a fit on my channel and I want to let off a little steam, I can. Don't tell me what to do. It's my channel. You know, I put up with so much, and I handle it with a lot of grace, a lot of tact, and I deal with so many insults. Oh, grandma. Oh, snaggletooth. Oh, this. Oh, that. So if I want to let off a little steam, I will. I can stop when I want to stop. I was just about to stop. I don't need somebody to tell me to stop. Oh, I sure hope not. Well, I don't know how well I handled it because I was like, ooh, making fun of him, but I was trying to be funny, but rude. I mean, at first I handled it very well. Like, you know, just thank you though. Like, I appreciate it, but I already have a mod. You know, I already have my mods. Thank you. I'm unsubscribing. Okay, we're really gonna, you're really gonna sink the ship. Sorry. I don't get it. I don't get how selfish people are and entitled that they're gonna come and ask for something, and when they don't get their way, they're like, well then, I'm unsubscribing. Oh no. I wouldn't want someone like you as a mod anyways. I'm looking for grown-ups. When I'm looking. Okay, so let's move on. Thank you. I will be going live on TikTok. Go ahead, Hayes. Won't hurt me. In fact, if you would like me to kick you out, I will. There, let me help you. Bye. All right, now we can move on. Thank you. Thank you, Preppy. I know I took that a little far. You know, I'm not always going to behave perfectly. Like I said, I deal with a lot with these comments and these people. And they have a lot of nerve to come in here and ask to be a mod or to ask something from me. And then when they don't get their way, throw a fit. Like, I probably would have considered that person. I don't have a position available right now. If he would have said, okay, that's cool, thanks, you know, then maybe when I had a position available, maybe I would have considered him. But how people react says a lot. That's kind of like the, hey, would you like to go on a date? And then I'm like, nah, I'm not looking to date. You're ugly anyways. That's kind of what he did. Thank you, Laura. I can't handle those kind of people. I can't. It's like, I really want to be part of your team. Oh, you rejected me? All right, well, I'm rejecting you. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Thank you, the preppy. No, definitely not a grown man. Not at all. I was going to say this yesterday, but I didn't want to say this on camera. Sometimes I wonder, and it happened to me too, so I will take this heat as well, about people's raising and how, like, I know some people had good parents and they had good raising. It's like, you might be 18, but you're like probably 7 up there. You know what I mean? Like, the developmental skills with what their parents taught them and stuff like that. Like, I felt like I was raised by wolves. Because my dad was always working and my mom could care less. My mom was like, go in your room. And then if she was in the house, she's like, go outside. If she was outside, she's like, go inside. Like, she did not want to be bothered with us. So we raised ourselves, and I was very stunted. And in some ways, I grew up faster, but in some ways, I did not. I didn't have social skills. Plus, I had social anxiety. So I feel like when I deal with some of these people, I'm like, you can kind of see their home life. It reminds me of what I went through. So in a way I feel bad for them, but in a way I don't. Because you don't know, like, I don't know whether they're 30 and they've had the opportunity to, like, learn, or they're 17, or I don't know. So I don't know. I'll try not to judge. Thank you, Kiki. That's difficult. Either way, their parents did not do them a favor. I'm sorry to hear that, Booth. Yeah, my mom could not function with raising us. She just couldn't cope. And then I have a friend that's like, you need to forgive her. She was sick. And I'm like, do I? Because she never went and got help. She knew she was sick. She knew she was putting hands on me. She knew a lot worse than that. And she never got help for herself. So. Like, I would think that when your stepdad says, we have a new religion, we are all going to be nudists. You would think, that doesn't sound like a good idea. My mom is 70. I think I've forgiven her in some ways, but I don't think she gets a free pass. I think she should have gotten help. I think I know that I had some mental health issues. I got help. I never did the kind of things, I never laid hands on my kids. And I certainly wouldn't let some man tell my kids that we're going to take our clothes off. But let's not get into heavy conversations. I'm getting my hair done today. It sure is, Laura. I ran away. Now you guys know why I ran away. That's only part of it. And now you guys know why I got into drinking and all that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm having a therapy session and I'm on the verge of sadness. I did not see this coming. Did you, Laura? Aw, thank you. Well, that's an admirable job. That is when I ran away in the 90s. My life probably would have went a different direction had I have found somebody that worked with runaways. Although by then I was so damaged and acting out. I don't know. I want to believe there was hope for me, though. Because as soon as I had love and support, I changed my ways. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Manny. I flip furniture. I'm disabled. I can't work a regular job. Kind of hurts me every time people ask me that. I know they don't know any better, but I get asked every single day, like, what else do you do? Like, this isn't enough. I know you don't mean anything by it, but I work my butt off. I'm filming like 14 hours a day. What color are we thinking for blush? I am single, yes. Are you asking me why am I single? My hobbies, that is part of my channel, to find new hobbies, because my disability has stunted and taken away a lot of my hobbies. And I started just drinking as a hobby and going to casinos and sitting there and playing Deuces Wild and going to listen to live bands. And now I'm sober and I feel a lot more of my pain. So I am trying to find new hobbies as a sober woman in Las Vegas that is disabled. I used to be an athlete. So I like acting, so I'm thinking I might start auditioning, even if I could find a little local theater group. I have a purple blush. Okay, what color? You think the purple blush also, Sam, like somebody else said? Or the rust color, or the red? Hi, Carmelo. I have a few disabilities. I have lupus, I have bone disease, I have a reverse curve of my neck, which encroaches on my spinal cord like a pinched hose. So I was having a little bit of paralysis, intermittent paralysis. It was giving me symptoms like MS. I walked like someone who had MS, so I could still walk, but it was like, you know, I'm not making fun of anyone. I'm showing you how I walked, and I'm not even doing it properly. Like, I would have to like throw my muscles, like, and I was like kind of all over the place. And so they said I had MS, and I didn't. It was my spinal cord was being pinched by the neck. My tailbone is facing the wrong direction. It's filled with fluid in the bone marrow, which feels like you broke it every day. I will say hi, Alani girl. I don't do shout outs because then everyone wants one unless somebody pays for a super chat. I am using this thing. And then I'm using the spotlights. these little spotlights that change color with a remote. I feel hot. I'm overwhelmed, Sam. I'm so overwhelmed. I made a couple of my appointments yesterday that I mentioned. I don't know if you remember, YouTube was telling me I was going to get paid between April 21st to 28th. And then they shut off my monetization completely. And then they turned it back on. And now it says I'm going to be paid May 21st to 28th. Apparently, I'm going to get it all at once. I don't even know what you are like. I've read a couple of your comments. That's it. I am not looking to date. I am focusing on my health. I wouldn't go out with anyone. I wouldn't go out with Jeff Bezos. And that's not a joke. I wouldn't go out with the richest man. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, doesn't matter. Not kidding. I have to focus on my health. All right, let's pick a blush color. Okay, so I guess we have to pick an eyeshadow color first. I guess we could do a pinkish. Or a lavenderish. Should we do a pink blush? I mean, pink eyeshadow and a pink blush with the liquid eyeliner. We'll just do a different shade of pink. I'll just do this. It blends in as pink, even though it looks real dark. And then I'll do a soft pink eyeshadow and liquid eyeliner. Or purple and lavender. I don't know. Let me see. The purple blush doesn't show up very purple. I'm looking for a purple eyeshadow. I do have one. I have this one. I could do that. I'm going to let Sam be the deciding factor. Pink or purple, Sam? Because there's a lot of voices. You get to decide. It's hot. I've liked my last couple shorts. The gossip one, I probably should have faced the camera and done it a couple more times because I was just getting the hang of it. I was just getting the words down, so I could have. They were so fast and my mouth doesn't move that quickly. Okay, pink. Sorry guys, pink it is. Pink-a-deals. I'll put the sing in single. We can do purple next time. And guess what? Guess what tomorrow is? You guys need to be here. Guess what tomorrow is? Sam knows. Anybody know? It's Sunday. Any guesses? What do I do every Sunday, guys? No, what do I do every Sunday on this channel? Cosplay. Sarah got it. I will be dressing as an evil villain. Sarah already knows. She guessed that too. I don't play video games or watch much TV. I used to watch a lot of YouTube, which I guess is the same as TV. But I really was trying to learn so that I could start my own channel. Does anybody want to guess what evil Disney villain I'm going to be tomorrow? Sarah, you already know, so don't say it. Don't say it yet. Oh, thank you. Thank you, James. Thank you. Much appreciated. That's a very good guess, but nope, that's not it. I will tell you guys when someone guesses it. Okay. I think that's enough blush. Yeah, I just said it. I think that's enough blush. What ends up happening is it ends up kind of fading away throughout the day. I like a lot of blush, so it blends in with the look. Just once I do the bronzer and the highlighter and stuff like that, some of it kind of goes away. Can't please everyone. Plus, I put brown over it, which takes away some of it. Then I put highlighter on top of it. And then when you put your makeup, it all kind of goes together. When that's the only thing you have on your face, it stands out. You have to wait. You have to be patient. You have to trust the process. Plus, I'm kind of doing stage makeup here, so that I could film some shorts. I'm doing more dramatic makeup today. Don't worry about a ring on my finger. So I don't follow where everyone else does on the cheekbone. I follow that natural curve that I have right here. I go right under my cheekbone and then follow that curve that I have. You guys have to guess. Did anybody else guess? Oh, Carmelo, I have done Cinderella. I've done Belle. I have done anime character. Lady Tsunade. I did Belle twice. And I did Rapunzel. And Snow White. So, now I'm doing an evil villain. A hint. If I give a hint, it might give it away. I think an evil villain is partly a hint. I ordered a wig, and let me tell you, I have a bad neck, and this is the worst side of my neck, and the braid was on this side, and it was pulling my neck like this. So I was trying to hold the hair, but anytime like I let the wig go, it was pulling. Look, do you guys see that? Just from me like moving my head a little, this thing right here, that thing gave me a migraine so bad. I will never wear that wig again. Never. I sleep perfectly straight, Laura. If you have seen my sleep streams, I lay completely flat on my back. I don't sleep on my side. I just sleep straight on my back. And I don't move, really, at all. I don't, if anything, I barely turn my neck just a little, which they tell me to do in physical therapy anyways, but I can't sleep on my stomach because if I do, I will have a migraine, because that's turning my neck too much. At parties, I can't go to like parties because if someone calls my name and I like turn, or I'm like listening to people like this, or like getting my nails done and there's a TV like ahead of me, I can't look at the TV above me because of my neck like that. I literally have to ignore the TV, or I have to turn my body to look at the person, and turn my body and look at the person, and turn my body and look at the person. It's horrible. Not the Wicked Witch. I really do love that you guys are guessing. Keep guessing, keep guessing. She has great fashion sense. I'll tell you that much. That might give it away. This is not the right one to use. Ah. I'm going to put it on with that one, but I'm not going to blend it with that one. Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. Cruella, Cruella, Cruella de Vil. Good job, Laura. So, tune in tomorrow to watch me dress as Cruella de Vil. Yes, I said great fashion sense. I didn't want to say fur coats. I was going to say she's an animal lover. I thought that would be too much. See, now the blush doesn't look too much, does it? It's more blended in between the, it's almost not even there. Thank you. It's a trust the process. Hi, German Noodle. Thank you. Hi, SNS. Hi, Skyland. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. Cruella, Cruella, Cruella de Vil. I don't think I'm going to put bronzer on today because we're going for a different kind of look. If I was doing different colors, I would probably put it on. But because I'm doing that baby pink, I'm going to avoid it. Plus, I think my bronzer was meant for, my contour was meant for people with porcelain skin. And the bronzer was meant for people with my color skin. I might have to find a contour that is just a little darker if I want to use that bronzer. That bronzer was a little pricey. It's the most expensive makeup thing I've ever purchased. And I thought my foundation was pricey for $21. I buy budget makeup. There are dupes out there. There are very good products that work just as well. I mean, if you want to buy an occasional product, fine, you know. Or if you have the money, great. It's your prerogative. I don't. And even if I did, I wouldn't. I would not spend that much money. Maybe because I'm on YouTube. I might eventually buy one here and there to compare because I would be getting paid for it. It'd be very difficult though. It would still hurt me. I'd be like, just like buying this phone that I knew I needed for filming. It still hurt. It still hurt my heart. I mean, and most people buy them just to buy them. I've always been a thrift shopper. That's where my mom would buy my clothes anyways. And I remember at Show and Tell, I remember I shared that I got this whole outfit for 21 cents. And I had told my teacher I was going to share that. She's like, "Are you sure you want to share that?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was proud. And everyone laughed. I was proud. But look who's laughing now. I mean, I got this at the thrift store. You know, I'm still shopping there. And guess who doesn't have any credit card debt? This girl. None. Not one penny. Well, I have Amazon debt now, but not much. Because Amazon let me get a couple things on credit. That's the first credit. Besides, I bought one car on credit. Someone else put it in their name, and I was like, they were the main buyer, and I was like the co-person or whatever. But I was the one driving it, and I paid it off. That was the first and only time I ever got a car finance. Ever. Because I had to. I was stuck in a bad situation. Point being, I like to save money. I try to be a smart shopper. Not really. You just save the money and you pay cash. I mean, I would buy like so say I had a car that was worth $5,000, I would sell the car and I would save $2,000 more, and I would get a car for $7,000. And then I would keep upgrading that way. I would sell whatever car I had and then save a little more, and I didn't have the fanciest cars. I just had decent cars. I didn't drive a Mercedes, but I drove decent cars, and they were nice and good on gas mileage. And I started out with, my first car was like $900 when I was 16, and then I sold that one, and then I upgraded to a little nicer one, and then I started flipping cars. I was flipping Volkswagens, and I started making money selling cars. And yeah, I would just sell whatever car I had and add whatever little money I saved to it and upgrade my car. Yeah, I don't get those fancy cars. The ones on the lot, they lose their value like that. But if you get a car, you might expect it's going to drop a little if it's a used car, but if you get one that you could put a tiny bit of money into and raise its value or keep its value, and you've driven it for a year or two, and then you sell it and you really didn't lose any money, and then you've saved money over the year or two of driving it, and then you sell it, you get the cash, and you upgrade. To one with a little less miles and a little nicer. That's how I got into flipping furniture. I had some cheap kitchen furniture, and I wanted to get nicer kitchen furniture, but I didn't want to spend money on it. So I sold my furniture, and I found better furniture on OfferUp for less than what I sold my cheaper furniture for. Like better quality furniture. And I was like, hey, I could actually make a living doing this. So I had done that with cars, and then I ended up doing it with furniture. So that's what I do for a living. I sell furniture. Hi, your fave brunette. We used to buy, my boyfriend and I at the time, we used to go to car shows, and we would find cars, Volkswagens, that had good bone structure, but bad paint jobs. Because if they're ugly, they would sell for less. But then you would buy like 2 cans of primer and just paint them, and then they would look good, and they wouldn't have any bumps on them, and the axle would be good. And a brand new engine on a Volkswagen back then you could get for under $400 back then, because a Volkswagen engine only has 3 main parts. It doesn't have a cooling system. So I've always had a little side hustle of flipping something. I'm 47, like Sam said. I am so hot right now. I'm gonna have to turn on the fan because I'm sweating. Ugh. I have to. No choice. Oh my God. She doesn't scare you. No evil thing will. Oh, I need to really fix that thing. I'm gonna have to tell them I need a new fan too, because I can't turn that fan down. Unless they could fix the switchy thing. It's like full blast or nothing. Hey, Dixie Chicken. How are you doing? Okay, remind me that I need to make my Frax laser appointment for my face and my neck. I really just want to do my neck, not my face. And then I could do I have a micro needle here at home. Because when they do my face and neck, they really don't do the neck. They just barely do right here. I want them to do my whole neck. So maybe I'll ask them just to do the neck, and I'll do the micro needling, and that'll take care of that. Thank you. Okay, now I have to turn it off again. I can't help it. I need a little fan. Give me a sec. Sorry. I'm still working on learning how to contour my nose because I never had a small nose before, or smaller. I had a really large nose. Larger. It's fine. Okay, let's start with eyebrows. Thank you, Globe. Is it Ree? Hi, Sheen. Hi, Delta. Yes and no. My daughter has a hamster. I fostered a dog. He lives down the street now. His mom was able to get a house and take him back. But I had him for years, so he's my dog too. Right? Right. She says he's mine too. I say he's mine too. She would have let me keep him after that long. But because of my health and because she had a house and I have an apartment, I couldn't keep him. I couldn't keep him anymore. It just makes more sense for me to be the, like, visiting home. Thank you. Isn't that cute? This one's kind of light for me. I've this is what I used to use, not this brand, but like a lighter color, and I always liked it. And then I started using a darker color, and I would say it's too dark for me, but I kind of liked the darker. So now I feel this is too light. What do you think? Too light? Let me darken up the ends. I don't know if this is the right one. It does match my hair. I want to just put a couple strokes towards the end so that it goes a little lighter to darker. I'm so hot, but that fan drives me nuts when I turn it on. I'm gonna have to in a second. You know what? I'm just gonna turn the AC way down. That's the best thing to do. You see, it's just a tiny bit darker. Just little hair strokes. So it has some dimension. I know you guys can't really see it. Okay, I'm gonna go turn that air down a lot. It's on right now, but I'm gonna put it like 50 degrees or something. I'm roasted. I don't know if you see the difference, but I do. It just has a little flex. Okay, one sec. Okay, I only put it to 72. It was at 76. 76. In my house. 76. That's pretty hot. Come on, be honest. Yes, but without being like too dark. Right? Oh, I guess it does. I can lighten it with some powder if it's too dark. Um, 76, you guys. Do you know that means that it has to get to 77 or 78 before it kicks on? No wonder I'm freaking hot. It's starting to feel better already. 72, I can live with. That was hot. I kept turning the fan on, turning it off, turning it on, turning it off, turning it on, turning it off. Okay, so I have this Snow White. It's broken, but I'm thinking about trying this. I'm thinking about trying. Yes, I'm flipping you off. Or this one feels silkier. Let's do this one, right? Which one? I got it at Marshall's. It has other pinks too as well. Let me show you the other one. Okay, this is also the Snow White. So this is the first Snow White one. This is the second Snow White one. I could do a combination of both, or I could do this one. The silky one, okay. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna use my favorite light color. I love this. It's not white, it's like, it's almost white. It's not, it doesn't have any glitter in it. I love it. Very pigmented too. I use it on my nose, which I'll do last. I can't wait to go get my hair done. I have to hurry. You can't tell, you haven't seen all of my room. My room is so crowded, and I have been decluttering it for weeks. Right, Sam? Like, all you could see is this part. You don't see that part. You don't see when I'm tripping over cords. Carter, I am chronically ill. I am full-time sick. I'm sick every day. I honestly don't feel well enough to get my hair done, but you think I'm gonna miss it? Are you crazy? I don't mean you, by the way. I'm just being silly. I wish I had an in-between color, but I don't. Well, I kind of do. I want to just curl up in bed. Thanks, Sam. I'm struggling. Struggling. Mm-hmm. All right, here she goes. Hi, Sama Javar. Hi, Sama. Hi, Ilihas. Thank you. Hi, Mario. I'm excited that these nails held up long enough for me to do Cruella de Vil tomorrow. Although they are not sharp. I thought about filing them myself, but we'll just leave them. We'll leave them to the experts. I think this brush has like a split hair. Oh, great. Great. We're gonna learn how to do this a lot better day after day. Like my eyes, my vision's not very great. And then this brush is split. It's got like a hair going this way and a hair going that way. And the mirror seems dirty. So it's making me a little crazy. The mirror's really dirty. We're gonna clean that right now. Thank you. I have to fill in this little hole. I think that'll do it. That'll do it. I'm gonna use my makeup remover. Thank you, Jessie. Jessie, hi. How are you? Oh, dang it. I know they need these things. Okay. Oh, I should have used the brush. I'm gonna dip the brush onto this and just clean up the line. Instead of trying to use a Q-tip, which is a lot more round, I just barely have a little hair stroke. It's actually right there. Do you see it? It's like bouncing around. It's from the, I might need to cut off that piece from the eyeliner. Much better. Much better. Oops. Looks like my scissors got in the... scratched my eyeshadow. That's always nice. Okay, other side. My most favorite part to do. The other side. Yes. If I do my makeup normally, it takes me about 10 minutes. But if I'm doing this kind of makeup, it takes me a lot longer because I don't know how to do this very well. At all. We're practicing. But I do like the look of liquid eyeliner. Give me a sec. I usually use eyeshadow as eyeliner, which is much quicker for me. It's a softer look. Hi, Jennifer. I still want to turn that fan down. That AC. I don't know if 72 is cold enough. I mean, it is for like normal during the day. But when I'm getting ready and putting on my makeup, I stress. I stress when I'm putting on this liquid eyeliner. Hi, Snaru. Thank you, Jassy. That's my belly. Sounded like a caged tiger. Oh, making my eyes water. Thank you, Sam. I have to check the angle. I think for sure I went longer on this side. But I could fix that right now. I don't know, I kind of liked the way this one went. This one looked better than the other one, but it's alright. That's the hardest part for me, is matching the two. Oh my gosh. Makes my eyes water, you guys. Thank you. I'm just gonna not make them both perfectly the same on both sides. It's okay. I think that's okay. We're gonna leave it. Okay, bottom. I do like the bottom lash. I love a bottom lash. I love it. It really is. Okay, give me 1 second. I have medicine all over my floor because last night I was trying to get my medicine and I spilled it all over. It looks like a crime scene. Okay. Like, what happened here? Which one was I using? Hi, Snow. I like this one way better. But they're close. They're close enough. It's okay. All done with that. Let's move on to mascara. Mascara. Sorry if I seem like I've been ignoring you guys. I was trying to focus on that. It was tedious. I have a very difficult time with liquid eyeliner, as you noticed. But I think I'm getting better. I think. I'm out of paper towels, so I have to get some from the laundry room, but for now we will clean my brush on this cotton pad. I guess I could have cleaned this on the cotton pad too. Hi, Antoinette. Hi, Sarah. Thank you. Let's clean all of the brushes. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna have to wash that one. There's no wiping that off. Okay, I should probably actually tomorrow wash all my brushes. Do I want to? No. Yes. I will wash my sheets and my brushes because, oh, you know what? I'll have to do it tonight because tomorrow is Cruella de Vil. I'll wash a few. I'll do Cruella de Vil and I'll wash them after I do my Cruella de Vil. For those that are just getting here, yes, I am doing Cruella de Vil tomorrow. Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. Aw, thank you. I have not been feeling well, Antoinette. How are you doing? You know what I should have done? I should have put eyeliner underneath my waterline. I will have to wait. It just makes it look better. This is primer. Oh, that breaks my heart. Oh, that breaks my heart. Thank you. You're very sweet. I will be taking pictures after my makeup looks. I did get a little behind. However, I will be taking pictures after each of my makeup looks from now on, and I will be sending them to my members. I will also be taking pictures of my cosplay looks. I will be sending them to my members. I will be taking short little videos for my members of my makeup looks and of the cosplay, and also throughout the day and different things. They're gonna know things before you guys know them. If you're interested in being one of my members, Sam will put the information. You also will get access to my personal emojis. The emojis will change once a month. There you go. The message is pinned below. I don't smoke, drink, vape, anything. I am a square. I have done enough in my lifetime to last me 3. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry that you have violence in your home. Thank you, Gokum. I spilled. Look, now you don't even really notice the blush. I probably should have trusted my instincts and put more. I think it's okay though. I see your comment. I do my best to see as many as I can. I do not have a husband. One was enough for me. Just kidding. No, I'm not a man hater. It's not the first man's fault. I mean, he wasn't a great husband or anything, but doesn't mean that the next one won't be. I'm just saying, I'm not ready. I'm not looking. I'm not looking to have a man, okay? I said that. I was an amazing wife. Beyond amazing. To a fault of my own. Let him tell me that I couldn't have a life, basically. I wasn't allowed to go to school. I wasn't allowed to get a job. I wasn't allowed to have a phone. I wasn't allowed to have friends. I wasn't allowed to this. I wasn't allowed to that. I wasn't allowed to anything. Even had to keep a picture of his ex-wife near my bedside. With the Bible passage that says a woman should be obedient to her husband. So, right now I'm trying to focus on my health, you guys. Relationships take a lot of effort. I'm not going to get in a relationship and just give it 10% and that's not going to allow me the time I need to focus on my health. because I'm going to be focusing on the relationship naturally. Thank you, Jessie. Hi, Summer. Jessie, I see your comments. I am 47. Heavy topic. Aw, thank you, Summer. Hopefully after they put this blonde in my hair, I'm gonna look a little younger. Hi, Lily. Thank you. I already did say your name. Don't ask me to say it again. I don't demand I say your name either. I'm putting you in a timeout. That's weird. You came back and I said, hi, Lily. And then you're like, say my name. Please, say my name. I said, hi, Lily. Right when you came back. What's wrong with people? Why do I have to say it twice? And don't tell me to say your name. Don't say my name. Say my name. I am not a dog. You don't tell me to speak. That's so weird. I find it so odd. I can't stand that. That's my least favorite thing that people do on here, is that people tell me what to do. Say my name. Stand up. Sing a song. Say happy birthday to me. I'm not a robot. And if I already said your name, you don't need me to say it again. If you leave me comments, I'm going to say your name again. I'm going to say, "Aw, thank you, Lily." Hi, Barry. Just like that. Like someone saying, "Hi, I'm Barry." I'm going to go, "Hi, Barry." But if Barry said, "Say my name, I'm Barry," I'm not going to want to say his name. Like, have some manners, people. That's how you treat a dog. Sit up, stand up, roll over, fetch, shake. My name is Brooke. I don't give my last name on here. You could call me Babbling Brooke if you want my full name. I used this for the pink. Roaring 20s. Just drives me nuts. Like, she literally came in and said, "I'm back." And I said, "Hi, Lily." And then her next comment was, "Say my name. Please, say my name." Did I miss something? If she would say, "You look beautiful," I would say, "Thank you, Lily." She would hear her name again. "I like your dress." "Thank you, Lily." "How old are you?" "I'm 47, Lily." That's how it works. That's how you hear your name. Not by giving me an order. I'm not a waitress anymore. I don't take orders. Thank you, Summer. Thank you, Lily. What'd she say? I like you better asleep. A lot of people do. That's why my numbers are so high on the sleep stream. And then people ask me why I do a sleep stream. I mean, they'll be saying, "Wake up, wake up, wake up." And then as soon as I wake up, my numbers plummet. They just want to look at me. They don't want to hear me talk. I do it because it calms a lot of people. It's meant to be a healing meditation channel. I put on healing music, binary beats. I put on music for either ADHD, anxiety, music to get rid of, or like a frequency to heal the body. So while people are listening to it, they are getting healed, whether they know it or not. Majority of the people are there for the right reason. Some people are not, and I don't care because I'm asleep, so I don't see the negative comments. Yes, I'm 47. Thank you, Harold. Aw, thank you, Summer. I have a really good friend who can't sleep all the way through the night. She turns on my sleep stream. It relaxes her, and she's able to go back to sleep. Other people, they're awake on the other side of the planet, and They listen to the music and it calms them down. I pick different music every night. Sometimes it's letting go of old wounds. Sometimes it's healing ADHD and anxiety. Sometimes it's motivation music. But they're all very soft, gentle. So by motivation, I don't mean like dun, 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 you know, like Eye of the Tiger. It's not like that. It's called binary beats. It's a certain hertz frequency, and it's clinically proven to reach a certain point in your brain that heals you. So it's not meant to be weirdo, sleep stream. It's meant to be calming and healing. People can meditate to it. They can manifest, because that a lot of that music is about manifestation. Whether it sounds like nonsense to you or not, it's true. I'll show you right now. Oops. That's obviously not it. Best vibrations to start your morning. ADHD focused. Focused energy and achievement. This is what I put on to have a calming experience. And whether you think it's nonsense, I have a lot of people tell me that they feel good listening to the music. I feel good listening to it. I'm having great sleep. And so whether you believe in it or not doesn't matter. You haven't listened to the music, have you? And first of all, not having an open mind, people that don't have an open mind are the least intelligent and least likely to become healed, aren't they? You're going to be the least likely to learn anything new and the least likely to become healed because you're a closed-minded individual. I don't need people like you in my circle. Anything that is calming to somebody that has anxiety is healing to them. Does that mean that they're 100% healed? No. Is it healing? Yes. If they feel better each time they listen, like they're breathing and they feel a little bit calmer, that is healing to them. If they feel better, they feel better. I'm not the one that invented the music. I'm just playing it and sleeping. Energy is a very real thing. It's a very real thing. There's energy in everything. There's energy in plants. There's energy in stones. There's energy in people. There's energy in water. And water even changes when people are arguing. It will change its frequency when a couple is arguing in the house. Dogs can pick up on when couples are arguing. Like, energy is a very real thing. Calming energy is a real thing. If you don't understand that, then you're missing out. It's not white noise. It is a frequency. There's different sounds. Sometimes there's a little bit of singing. Sometimes there's like a 488 hertz frequency sound. I guess some of it's white noise, but it's not just. It's a certain frequency that helps. It's clinically proven. I don't know if you believe in clinical studies. I'm sure you've seen that there are studies on water and how it behaves under a microscope when people are yelling and when there's singing, and you know that there's an electric current that runs through water. Or how trees communicate through the root system. And plants can actually sing and communicate. And if you put a microphone on them, you can hear it. Hi, Kayla. Thank you, Summer. Hi, Grace. Put the sing and sing. I've been in a flare-up. How are you doing? I don't know why people say that, but I mean, I guess I know why, but I do not sleep that long. I am on a live stream awake way more than I am asleep. Way more. What time did I wake up this morning, Sam? Before 6 a.m. I think I record myself sleeping for like 4 to 6 hours a night, and people are like, oh my gosh, you sleep so much. But I understand that it just seems like it. It just seems like I'm sleeping all the time to you guys because you don't catch me when I'm awake. But everyone says it to me all the time. And I'm like, I'm pretty much awake on all of my live streams. I don't live in San Diego. Sam doesn't live in San Diego either. Sam is my moderator, or the moderator of the channel. She lives in the UK. She helps get rid of people that are harassing or bullying people on this channel. She puts information on the channel that's needed. She looks things up for me. She takes pictures for me. She supports me behind the scenes. She's become a great, great friend. Yes, $9.99. I just explained it so you could rewind a little bit if you are interested. It's really not fun for me to keep repeating myself like 50 times, explaining why I sleep on lives. Not to be rude, but I probably say it 100 times a day. My lips are so chapped. Right here. Thankfully, you can't see that. Okay. I'm gonna put a little black eyeliner on the top. I'm tempted not to. Part of me wants to. I love you too, Jassy. Na, 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 na. It's my most successful stream. It's meant to be a relaxing stream. A lot of people find it very relaxing. That's the short version. Longer version, I put on healing music, binary beats. I look up different titles, whether it's for ADHD, anxiety, to heal your body, heal your mind, open your mind, positive thinking, motivation, blah, 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 blah. So that while people are watching, they start to feel better. Some of the people are like, when is she going to wake up? They watch to see, is she really sleeping? When is she going to wake up? Some people watch for other reasons, I am sure. That doesn't bother me because I am sleeping, so I don't see their comments. And I get those kind of comments whether I'm asleep or awake. What do you mean what happened? Someone asked me why I sleep on my stream. I get asked that over 100 times a day. I guess the best answer is because I want to. But because I don't want to be a jerk, I don't give that answer. I try to give the real answer. And people either understand it or they don't. But I don't, I don't live my life to please every single person. I try. I hope that at least one person finds pleasure out of my channel. When I made the channel, I said, if one person likes my channel, then it's a success. And so far, 21,000 people have subscribed plus. So, and we are 3 months into streaming. So far so good. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry you're in a bad mood. Or were. Happy to help. No, that breaks my heart. Oh, that breaks my heart. Alright, here's the makeup. It's a little more simple, not simple. I think the pink made it more subtle. The eyeliner and the lashes made it a little more glamorous. The neutral lipstick made it a little more subtle again. So it's like it has moments of subtle, not subtle, not. I like it. I wish I had a pink nude. I do have this. I want to try it. I probably should have tried it with this, but I didn't want to ruin the look. You know what? Let's open it and see what it looks like on my hand. It's for next time. It's content. That would have been pretty. I actually like not wearing makeup every day, but people like to see me do makeup, just like they like to watch me sleep. I have to come up with content every day to film for people to be interested in watching me. I'm also disabled, so I have to find content that I'm able to do that isn't jumping jacks and cartwheels, and something that I can do every single day. Sometimes I'm laying in a bed crying because I'm in pain, and people watch that. But for the most part, I put on makeup because people want to see it, and men like you tell me I shouldn't be doing it, and I don't need to wear makeup. And you know what? This is my job. And I don't come to your job and tell you you shouldn't be doing it. This is how I feed myself. This is how I put a roof over my head. I can only do so many things with my disabled lupus body. Would you rather I go be a whore? I would have to put makeup on for that too. It's so upsetting. It's so upsetting that people come into my live streams and tell me what to do with my life when you don't know that I'm suffering in pain. every single day. I'm literally in a flare-up right now. I am struggling to even just sit here. And someone wants to tell me I shouldn't be doing makeup. This pays my bills. Yeah, I only made $10, but you know what? I got $40 for sleeping the other night, and it comes and goes. Depends on whatever stream I'm doing. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. But I can't go to Taco Bell because I would probably make more money going to Taco Bell, but I can't. I get a disability check for $620. I flip furniture. I sell items that I find and sell them for sell them for more, and I do this. I didn't know I needed your permission. One of my favorite parts of the day is taking off my makeup. And I love having my skin free and clear of makeup. I can leave the house without makeup. I'm not insecure. I don't feel like I need makeup to be pretty. But makeup isn't an art. It is an art form, so I do enjoy doing makeup. But I don't feel like I need it. Unfortunately, some people ruin it for me. People are very rude. You could take a picture. That's it. I'm not sure. I don't know if they think they're giving a compliment. Like, you don't need makeup. No shit. But I need to do it to make some money, don't I? Last I checked, I didn't get a check from you in the mailbox. Thank you. It's 10. I gotta go. Okay, you guys. My appointment is at 10:30. I wasn't even watching the time. I'm sitting here complaining. Okay, I gotta get going. I love you guys. Signing out. Thank you, Sam, for all your help. I love you.